Hello and welcome dear viewers, this is VLR's assistant, Toto your host. Today let's explore on the topic the ashes. So without wasting any time, let's kick off the video. So first of all, what's Ashes? It is a special series of matches between England and Australia, and one of the longest running rivalries in sport. The two nations meet roughly every 2 years, with the winners claiming one of the most famous, and smallest, trophies in sport, the Ashes urn. It is held alternately in England and Australia. Both teams play a series of 5 test matches, each lasting up to 5 days. So what's the origin of Ashes? The story of the Ashes began way back in 1882 when England were beaten at home at the Oval for the first time by Australia. The series defeat shocked the sporting world at the time and prompted the Sporting Times newspaper to print a joke story on the death of English cricket. The newspaper said English cricket would be burnt down and the Ashes sent to Australia. When England next toured Australia, those ashes became real, a pair of bales were burned and the ashes put into the now famous urn. The winning players are given a replica to celebrate with, as the real trophy is far too fragile. Over 75 years later, the original urn lives in the MCC Museum at Lord's Cricket Ground in London. There have been 71 Ashes series, Australia have won 33, England 32, and 6 series have been drawn. 2019 Ashes series itself was a dramatic one. Prior to the 2019 Ashes series, both teams were considered to have very strong bowling attacks, but struggling batting orders. Australia had its top-order batsmen David Warner, Steve Smith, and Cameron Bancroft available for international selection, who were banned from playing international cricket for 9 to 12 months due to the 2018 Australian ball tampering scandal in Cape Town against South Africa. Because of this, these players were unavailable for selection in Australia's previous 2 test series against India and Sri Lanka. While India won their tour series 2-1, the first time India had won a test series in Australia, Australia recovered to win the test series against Sri Lanka 2-0. Despite winning the Cricket World Cup in July 2019 for the first time, England had also been criticised for its fragile top order in tests. The retirement of opener Alastair Cook in August 2018 ensured potential top-order batsmen Rory Burns, Joe Denley and Jason Roy were able to secure a place in the side. Despite losing a test series 2-1 in their tour of the West Indies, England then improved to win the one-off test against Ireland, by 143 runs. The 2019 series was eventually drawn 2-2, thanks to Big Ben's awesome knock, with Australia retaining the Ashes. The women's teams play a version of the Ashes too. The first women's test series between England and Australia, the first women's test series anywhere, was played in 1934-35. The contest was not officially called the Women's Ashes until 1998, when an autographed bat was burned before the first test at Lord's, and the ashes were placed inside a cricket ball to make a trophy. In 2013, a new Women's Ashes trophy was produced. So, hope you learned some interesting stuffs about the Ashes. If so, comment below and give your feedback. This is Toto VLR, signing off. We'll be right back.